Sokoto State Governor Aminu Waziri Tambuwa and the Governor of Zamfara State, Governor Bello Mohammed Matawali, have reacted to a statement credited to the acting National Publicity Secretary of APC, Mr. Yekini Nabena, alleging that a Northwest governor is behind banditry in the region. Governor Tambuwa said that Mr. Nabena must prove his allegation or be investigated. Governor Matawali, in his reaction, congratulated parents of the released children and expressed regret towards Nabena's comments. Governor Tambuwa, in a statement he personally signed and released on Friday, stated that my attention has been drawn to a statement made by the APC Acting National Publicity Secretary, Mr. Yekini Nabena, titled "One Northwest Governor Behind Banditry and Killings." In the statement widely circulated in the media, conventional and social, Mr. Nabena challenged security agencies to investigate an intelligence report linking an unnamed governor to the increasing wave of banditry, abductions, and other violent crimes in the zone. There's nothing further from the truth than this. Beyond politics, no governor anywhere in the country assumed office without swearing to an oath as prescribed by the Constitution to protect the lives and property of the citizenry in his area of jurisdiction. To allude and allege that a governor is consciously undermining the oath of office, it took is skewed logic intended to upturn the rule of law and the jurisdictional dictates of equity and good conscience. For this reason, the onus of proof of his allegation rests on Mr. Nabena. He should name the governor he is alluding to as the sponsor of banditry and sundry crimes in the Northwest and provide evidence that the governor, is involved in all of that which he alleged. Otherwise, the security agencies in the country should invite Nabena to provide evidence of his allegation, assist them in investigating the matter, and make sure justice is done. The vice chairman of Nigerian Governors Forum, however, stated that my advice therefore is that all well-meaning Nigerians and political stakeholders should consider human lives first instead of playing to the gallery. The framers of the Constitution now know why they bestowed much powers, although significantly flawed, in the president to checkmate issues such as those raised by Mr. Nabena. Playing blame games is not a panacea to the security problem at hand. None of us should play politics with security matters. We should also not play politics with the lives of those we swore to protect. Instead, all hands must be on deck to ensure the collective security of the North and this country in general. From Zamfara, Governor Matawale issued a statement on Friday signed by Zilani Bapa, Special Advisor, Public Enlightenment, Media and Communications. The statement titled, Matawale congratulates parents of released children, regrets APC's credited reaction, reads, Governor Bello Mohammed Matawale, Maradun, Badin Ausa Shatima, congratulates the parents of released abducted children of Government Science Secondary School, Kankara, Katsina State, just as a regret statement credited to the All Progressives Congress on the role of Zamfara State in the fight against banditry in the Northwest. Governor Matawale, who has dedicated the whole of his precious time and efforts in the last 100 hours to ensure the release of these innocent children, was taken aback when immediately after their release, a statement in the media credited to the National Publicity Secretary of the APC accuses him of harboring bandits who terrorize the Northwest. This is incidentally a similar statement credited to the Katsina State Governor Honorable Aminu Bello Masari sometimes ago, when in a similar effort, Governor Matawale rescued 26 innocent girls abducted by bandits in Faskari local government area of the same Katsina State. Although Governor Bello Mohammed has resisted temptation to join issues with anyone on these developments, The unfounded accusations are becoming one too many. To correct this jaundiced perception, therefore, the records need to be straightened once and for all. It is a known fact that Zamfara State under the APC was the worst hit in terms of banditry in the northwest until the coming of Governor Bello Mohammed on board. His peace initiatives, which is in tandem with proven records in history across the globe as a viable and necessary option to ending guerrilla warfare and similar menace of its kind, is hated and rejected by those who fail or lack the capacity to implement it with honesty, resilience, and tact. Today, Zamfara State is more peaceful than most of its neighboring um in okay most than most of its neighbors because Governor Bello Mohammed has been honest in the approach, a path which could have been the final solution to the problem the region is facing. It is very uncharitable due political differences to attribute the semblance of peace enjoyed in Zamfara state to criminality of harboring the bandits to terrorize neighboring states. It is heartwarming to note that His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari is quite in tune with every step being taken by Governor Matawale and has more than once commended him for the measures he's taking to end banditry in the state. Governor Bello Mohammed wishes to inform the general public that his carrot and stick approach to dealing with the bandits has succeeded in the recent past by settling with those who accepted the deal and has dealt with the um, recalcitrant, once leading to the elimination of over 300 bandits in only 2 months. It is therefore ignorance and mischief to attribute Zamfara Forest as safe haven for criminals. It is also an unfortunate and indirect indictment of the Nigerian military, which is in control of the federal government. Governor Matawale wishes to also call on stakeholders, especially those of the region, to join hands together and find a lasting solution to the problem at hand instead of the blame game, which is totally diversionary and counterproductive. To find lasting solution to this whole problem, you start with the economy first. You start with the security, the true security we are talking about. Federalism, true federalism. Let all hands be on deck. All this politics that all of you are playing is not going to help anybody. All this deal, settling, arranging, deal or no deal, it is what is causing the whole problem. When you begin to arrange, when you begin to say, oh, let us what do this, let us meet, let us negotiate, it will give room for other people to spring up, and that is what we continue. All of you, you know what you are doing is unfortunate, but your own children are well secured. How do you protect yourself? You are protecting yourself. The way you are protecting yourself, why is it that the citizens cannot even protect themselves? What you are enjoying as governors and as a public officers, why is it that the masses are not enjoying it? The economy must be dealt with in the sense that must be considered, must be taken care of. But you are not going to do that. Poverty is all over the place. And you are saying, let all hands be on deck. Let us all work together. All of you can continue to blame yourself, or this one is the one who is in charge. All of you know what you are doing. The real solution, you all know it. Let the economy be okay. All the omogon salary that you guys are collecting, channel it to the right area, so that everybody, to a very large extent, things will be okay. So it will go a long way to minimize crime. Children are all over the place. They are not going to school. You guys are not talking about that. They will just be saying, let everybody work together. That is just a statement of unserious people. Let us work together. Who are the people that work together when you know what to do, how to channel the resources of the state and the economy at large? So guys, let's hear your opinion. Now they are challenging the APC man now to name the person that is behind this whole thing. You should not just be accusing anybody blindly according to what they are saying. let a DSS invite him. Let them just go and settle themselves.